Hello everybody and a very good morning. Welcome along to Crafters TV. It is Friday. Whoop, 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 whoop. Friday. Yes, get in there.
Fake.
What?
Not fake.
Not fake. It is an actual Friday. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, start of Johnny's Monday today. Boo. But for everyone else, it's Friday. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. And we are here for a very exciting day on Crafters TV. Lots to come. Bit of an extended day today because we have one of our crafty friends with us right throughout the day. Kicking off, of course, right now, a wake-up call, 2 hours, previewing everything that's going to be coming up over the course of the day. A little bit later on, 2 o'clock this afternoon, 9 a.m. Eastern, we have got a fabulous craft along, which I will let Debbie tell you all about in just a few moments' time. Within that, we will also be hearing from our wonderful crafty guest. And then this evening from 6 o'clock, 1 o'clock Eastern, we have got a masterclass, all things Christmassy. Let's just say we've got loads of our creator cards on there. We've got stamps and die sets on there. There's tons on that show. And once again, our crafty friend will be joining us. But who's here today with me? You're probably wondering. Well, you know one of the Debbies is here. Well, you've heard her already. I mean, you know which one it is. There you go. There she is. It is a wonderful Debbie McGiggles, and also from Dawn Bibby Creations, the wonderful Sharon. How are you guys?
Good morning. I told you he was on one today.
I know he was.
It's full of
Friday,
energy.
but it's like it's Monday. It's like your first day of the week, isn't it, Ben?
Yeah.
Well, it's my first day back, but I'm only
It's
doing.
your last day back as well.
It's my last day. I'm only doing a day, then 2 days off, and a day.
that's
No,
sweet,
but
so
before you
bubbly.
say, I worked extra days a few weeks back
Okay.
to get this.
And lots of holiday.
Yeah,
lots of-
yeah.
Anyway, before we start that conversation, what have you got coming up today,
What
Debbie?
have I got? I've got, so you know how I love nesting dies. These ones we've had on, and they've been hugely popular because what they are, they're nesting die frames. These are one of those things, Ben, that where you think, why have we not done this before? We've always done nesting dies and you have to put two together and you have to create that frame. These ones actually create the full frame, and you've got those 3 sets that go inside the frame. But you don't just need to make cards with them. You could be making projects like this where you've got your sort of home decor. I mean, that is so beautiful, isn't it? And you're going to keep for time and time again. So gift giving as well, using them in your picture frames is going to be beautiful. And then this afternoon at 2 o'clock, we're going to be making this card and using all of our little frames to create that front piece, and then we're going to be using some different flowers actually that we've got on the show. But that's just some that I had at home, and I didn't have the ones that are on the show today. So we're going to be using some different flowers. We're going to be showing how the configuration of these goes together. This is my brother and his wife, when they got married. So I'm being a bit cheeky. I'm hoping she's not watching because she does watch a lot of my shows. If you're watching, Chrissy, this is your anniversary card. So 19 years, I believe, this year. So which is quite exciting. But yeah, I love these dies, Ben. I think there's just the versatility of them is amazing.
I love how you come in and do your demonstrations and actually kind of doing bits for home as well. Did you do that last time we were together? Did you make a birthday card for someone?
Yeah, so I made my Kyra's birthday card. Her birthday was yesterday and I'm seeing her tomorrow, so she'll be getting that card. I made a frame card for Tasha when we were doing the alphabet letters, the dies. And I've given her that card as well. Yeah, I just figured if I'm going to be making things, make them for all my friends and family. So a bit cheeky, but I'm busy. Hashtag busy.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And hashtag work perks. That's what it is as well. And Sharon's here with us as well for an hour during wake up call, and you will catch her just after our craft along. So 4 o'clock this afternoon, 11 o'clock Eastern, and then 7 o'clock tonight, 2 p.m. Eastern. And Sharon, you were here yesterday, but you bought brand new goodies today, haven't you?
Yes, so yesterday was all about gingerbread. Today we are Christmas, a bit more of a kind of traditional classic Christmas, a bit of a vintage Christmas. So we have our reindeer there. We then have our little family, so it's quite retro, some of this collection
very
as well.
much so, I love that.
So you've got Betty there with her children, Matilda
Betty.
and Jonathan.
Betty.
Yeah, that's why
Do
Ben
they
was
have-
saying Betty this morning.
Oh, they actually have names. I love that.
They do. So a bit of a kind of 50s vibe going on
definitely.
with Betty and her children, and then classic Santa. You know, that it's such an iconic image, isn't it, Santa?
Absolutely.
I think this reminds me of the well-known drinks company, which
I know
I
what you
won't
mean.
say.
Yeah.
But that kind of image for Christmas as well. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We also have the Mousemas collection
We
as
do
well,
have the
Nativity, which is really
Mousemas.
cute.
Little
So-
mice.
Is it very
Yeah,
cute?
It's really
It is
cute.
cute.
A little nativity scene. Isn't it?
It is,
You know
it
it's
is,
good when Ben gets very excited and
He
he gets
does.
a little squeaky voice on.
The mouses. The mouses.
The mices.
The mices. Mice.
Mice.
Mices, mouses, mooses.
He's getting so excited, he's throwing his cards around.
It's going to be a fantastic day. Let me just tell you as well, not only great stuff here on the channel, but on the website right now, we've got some amazing deals, penny deals again, basically, where you can buy an item, pick a second item up for a penny. Make sure you have a look on the web. You'll see the little box when you go to the homepage. It's right there. You can click on it and see all of the deals. Plus, we have more riddles for you as well today. Some bloke called the Riddle Master has been cropping up apparently over the course of the last few days. Very handsome chap. And he's been setting these riddles, and if you can basically get the riddles correct, it will lead you to a heavily discounted item on the website. Now, I'm going to recap on the last 2 days' riddles in just a second, but today's riddle, where you can pick up a heavily discounted item, is as follows. I usually hold books, but you crafty folk will know I'm great for organising your paper and card collection as it grows. What am I?
I know it. I know it.
Don't.
Well,
So-
I think it's.
Oh, don't say it. But mouth it to me. Mouth it to me.
Well, I think it's what.
Don't say it.
Well, it can't be what I think it is.
Why?
Because that was yesterday's.
I can't be yesterday's. No, it's not yesterday's. It's a different
It's not
one.
yesterday.
But if you think you know what it is, you go to the website, you type it in the search bar, and then if it's right, you'll see. And this one today is a hugely discounted. And if it's the right product, it will come up with a little question mark on it, so you'll know that you've got it right. I think today's potentially is gettable, and the discount you're going to see is off the chart, bonkers. I'll read it out one more time for you, then I'll recap on the last 2 days, because I think a few of you have perhaps struggled with those. So today's is as follows. I usually hold books, but you crafty folk will know I'm great for organising your paper and card collections as it grows. What am I? We think we know. Well, I know because I've got it written down in front of me. Can you imagine? I don't know what it is. But yes, if you think you know, type it into the search bar. This is a corker today. And the last 2 days, so Wednesdays, was I danced on a Saturday under the disco light. My foxtrot, tango and jive brighten everyone's night. My crafty counterpart knows how to put on a show, but when it comes to crafting, she's the Ultimate Pro. Ultimate Pro. So if you type that one in now, that deal is still live. Look at me giving you all the answers. Heavily discounted, amazing deal on that one. And then yesterday's was, and these guys know the answer, so we'll let them read out the answer at the
I
end.
didn't guess it though.
Oh. I usually hold books, oh no, that's today's. I'm sometimes filled with spices or dishes. There's so many riddles. Sometimes filled with spices or dishes, but for crafters, I'll fulfill your paper craft wishes. Bits and pieces for your scrapbook pages. Find them at me. It won't take ages.
Scrap rack.
Is correct.
I'll let you say that.
I didn't guess that.
Oh, didn't you?
And that's what I was thinking today's one was. So I thought the original was scrap rack. Everyone is helping in the comments, so they'll all help anyone that don't get it.
And that is
like me yesterday, I didn't get it.
Yeah, and that's the great thing is Laughing Gravy's got it right. Oh, Julie's got it right as well, apparently in the comments. So go and check the comments if you don't know what it is. If you've got it, type it into the search bar and it will come up. There's an amazing deal on the item today, so please make sure you go and check it out. We'll recap on those as we head through all of the shows today. Let's get started though, because we've got lots to be doing today. We'll catch Sharon a little bit later on, 12 o'clock midday. But for now, we are concentrating on those amazing nesting frame dies, which are coming up in the craft along a little bit later on. And these are fantastic. We launched them back on June the 23rd, actually, and they've been uber popular since then. And like Debbie said, you know, these are great for the fact that they are going to create you those frames straight off the bat in lots of different shapes and sizes. A great deal on these today as well. $57.56 is the platinum price. $67. It is 18 elements in total that you're going to receive on these. £57.56 platinum, $67. We will just say a few hellos to those of you who are already in. We've got Grace on the socials. Good morning from Canada, says Suzette N. Hello. Linda is in from Maryland. Rosalind Russell says good morning. Good morning. Morning also to Suzette Suze, who says hi all. Crafty Crafters TV team and crafty friends from Prince Edward Island. We have a holiday today called Gold Cup Parade. There's a huge parade and lots of horse racing at the tracks. Sounds exciting. Stephen's in. Good morning. Good morning to Gamma 5203 from Dallas, Texas. Janet's in from Michigan. Thea says, hooray! Oi, oi. Good morning from North Carolina, says Nana Kim. Hi, Laughing Gravy from Aylesbury. Ben, Sharon and Debbie, hello, says Suzette. Miriam says, good morning, y'all, from South Carolina. Ben, Debbie, Sharon, CC2V team, social, crafty people, everyone. Melanie D says, good morning from Florida. And hi to Lynn Harvey. He says, hi, Ben, Debbie, the Crafters TV team, the social superstar, and everyone. And Al's been in as well, saying, that's my Debbie, always a day behind.
He's so cheeky.
He's a cheeky one, isn't he? Miriam Robinson says, I love the riddles, Ben. They've been fun, haven't they? I think they've been a bit frustrating for a few people, but they have been a lot of fun. And of course, if you do get them right, you've got those discounts which you can find on the website. If you can't get them, like producer Johnny was saying a few months ago, just go and check the comments because people give them away anyway. So you can kind of just like cheat your way there, which I think is absolutely fine. And do you want to have a quick look at all the different designs that we've got within this collection? Then uber popular, super popular when we launched these back on the 23rd of June, and they're just so super handy. And like, you know, Debbie was saying to you, great nesting dies in the past, but these are actually going to cut you those frames out in different sizes. You know, great for just cutting out as a whole and layering these up to create, you know, real depth and dimension with your projects. But then I love these, as we saw in the card with Debbie just a few moments ago, for creating those sort of photo frames. You know, these are a great excuse to get those pictures off your phones, print them out and create the most beautiful cards, home decor projects as well. You've got different designs within here. So you've got the square and the rectangle there in the cross-stitch design, which you can see runs all the way around. You've then also got the square and the rectangle in that beautiful ditzy floral design. So again, slightly different, the designs of the frame that you're going to get. But once again, you can see you've got these in the square and in the rectangle. And then lastly, you've got that scallop edge, once again, in the square and in the rectangle as well. So really, really beautiful collection. 18 elements in total. If you want to go for these individually, you can, but obviously the main value for money is in the full collection. 2 for £25 or 2 for $29 if you want to go on a twofer as well. If you've already got these two, do let us know what you've been using them for. Feel free to send in those pictures as well. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you can get in touch on the email as well if you like, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. And indeed, let us know if you're going to be doing the craft along a little bit later on. You'll find the details for that up on our socials. Right, let's traverse to the other side of the studio and see what Debbie has got up her sleeve. What are you going to be making for us?
You're full of words this morning, Benjamin. The old traverse.
Traverse.
Traverse over.
Traverse over.
Yeah, let's just have a look at a few of the samples,
yes,
because
please.
I just want you to see how versatile these are. This is one of the ones I made when they first come out, so just using them in different designs, at different angles as well, with whatever you've got in your stash. I love the versatility of these in the respect that you can just use them as intended with the frames all stacked in together. You could use them as different types of concept cards, so with this one folding out, which is what we would call a K card. Again, using them in all the same colourways, I think that just makes something look really effective. Turning them round, so having that square and then turning the next square round to almost make that sort of diamond. Using them to actually create that full front of your card, so you can see that's completely see-through, putting a bit of acetate in there just to hold them all into place. There's just so many different designs that you can use, using them as a tenfold and an aperture card. We're going to be doing a similar card but in a different style.
Yep.
And then I love this as well, Ben. I think with nesting dies, we don't think about using our pattern papers, but look how nice that looks, using it in one paper. You can stack your dies in between and then get a really beautiful effect for your frames. And then last one,
that's brilliant.
Using them, I love this, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Really nice.
And then I love this touch on the side here. Who made this? Maria Jones. It's absolutely beautiful, and just having using these pieces to decorate those side pieces. So let's pop them underneath and let's start on our, we're going to be using our cross stitch. So cross stitch rectangle frame.
Okay.
I love this one, and it does give you that, oh, I don't want this one, Ben. Got the
No?
wrong one. No.
Oh, you got the right, oh, hello, okay.
I'm just going to switch it out with this one. So the Dixie Floral, not that I don't love the cross stitch, but I do love
We love
the
a
Dixie.
floral.
I love a floral, yeah, absolutely. So you can see, in fact, leave them both out. Same sizes, but you're getting different sort of designs around the edges. So if you love your faux stitching, you're going to have that round there. If you love your little Dixie Floral leaves, you're going to have that one. So let's switch that one back out. So you get squares and you get rectangles in each design. So if you want to go for the Dixie Floral, you get those in the square ones and the rectangles. Now we're going to be using all of these, but the first one I want to use is just the this one. Well, in fact, I'm going to cut all of them out, Ben, because...
And I know the question will come, the rectangle, the largest is 5 by 7, isn't it?
It is 5 by 7, yes, absolutely. And I can measure the others if you want to know all the different frames, although I think they are all on the pack. Now, what I am going to do is just bring in some low tack tape.
Okay.
Just to hold them together, and I'll show you why when I've done it. So what I'm going to firstly do is just make sure that we've got a rough amount of the same edge around each design. This little white, can you see the white space?
Oh, yeah.
So I want to sort of roughly do that as a similar sort of amount.
Okay.
So, and I'm trying to look at the camera to do it so I don't go overhead. Oh, no.
Oh, it's a bit wonky now.
That's
back a bit, back a bit, back a bit. Left a bit, left
that'll
a bit.
do,
right a bit.
Do. Oh,
right
that one's going to be wonky now, isn't it? Perhaps
oh, no, the other one's wonky.
Yeah, no, I know. So perhaps what I should do is do one at a time. So let's do that one.
I'm just being annoying.
You're just being facetious this morning, aren't you, Ben? Let's pop that into place.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to take that one. There we go. And I'm going to do the same at the bottom so that doesn't shift. So just tape in those together. And then we're going to do the same with the middle section. And you're probably thinking, why is she being so fussy? She only wants to cut out those frames.
Fussy?
I know, why am I being so fussy?
Oh,
all will be revealed. So let's just tape that one, and then I'm just going to tape that one as well, just to hold them all in. And then we're going to send them through the Gemini. Now, these will fit in your Gemini Junior or your Gemini Midi. I'm using just my normal Gemini, pop them into there, and then run them through.
Okay.
Now, it's your normal cutting platform for any of your thin cutting dies. So your bottom cutting mat, then your die and your card, your plastic shim and your magnetic mat, and then your top plate on the top. Any other machine, Ben, just look to your user manual for it and you'll find the right combination.
Morning to Charlotte, who's joined us from Georgia. Val Lloyd says, hi everyone, looking forward to the show. Cooler today, but raining, so I'll be crafting today. And Alistair, says, morning Ben and ladies, hope you're all well. Always up for this, Al. I've got a craft-related dad joke for you when you're ready.
Oh.
Send it in, mate. Always ready for a dad joke.
We were saying that back yesterday because we were on about, we had the Nature's Gardens, well, I think they're ducks. Some people think they're geese, you know, the dies.
Oh, for the farmhouse collection?
Yes.
Yes.
So I think they're ducks.
Ducks, they are ducks.
Yeah, and
they're
I was
ducks.
saying that you get white ducks. And Joe didn't believe me, you get white ducks.
Yeah, you get white ducks.
Yeah, I know, I said that. We grew up with white ducks.
You'll get lots of different types of ducks.
Absolutely, yeah. But Al was then sending in things, and I said, actually, if it was Ben, he'd love it, because he loves Al's dad jokes, because he's just as bad.
Just as bad.
Just as bad.
What was the one I got you with this morning? I can't remember.
I can't remember now, and it was funny.
I've got so many of them, I can't keep up. By the way, whilst I'm in the box, I won't say exactly what it is, but something very exciting is going to be happening at some point, maybe in this show, certainly the next show, which we weren't supposed to be doing, but we are going to do. Something brand new.
Oh, I don't even know this.
Oh, yeah. I think they said it in my ear, not in yours. Something brand new is going to be launching. Oh, you did. Oh, Debbie was obviously concentrating on, being profesh. Something brand new is going to launch, hopefully in this show, which I can guarantee everybody is going to want to get their hands on. Genuinely, I did not know we were doing this today. I think it's been thrown at the last minute. The team are just working on the details that we put on the side of the screen for you. And when those details go up, very shortly indeed, I can guarantee you will be scrabbling to the website to order whatever it is. And I'm not saying what it is, but you're going to want to get it.
I can't believe I've not heard. I have got them turned down quite low in my area.
Okay.
Right, the reason I wanted to do this, Ben, because I wanted to show you, look at this, we've got the perfect smaller frame. So we've got this frame, and we've got your little topper to do your sentiment as well.
Yep.
So you get those 3 frames, and then we've got our bigger frame, our medium size frame, let's pop that one in there, and then that smaller frame. You are getting all of those from one die, which is amazing. So I love that, and all you have to do is just stack them into each other. Now obviously if you just want to cut one out, you can, which is what we're going to do now. So I'm going to bring some other cardstock in. This cardstock is just from our I'll remember it in a minute, sunflower collection. So if you've got the sunflower collection, you'd be able to just copy this with your papers and cardstock. So running that one back through, then what we're going to do, I'm going to bring, now I've already done this just so we can get a couple of demos done into this hour. Now I've matte and layered my cards, so whatever papers you use or cardstock you use, I've put them onto the front, and then what I've done is I've cut around my die. So just pop that into place, cut around it with your craft knife.
Yeah.
If you just use your craft knife, because you're cutting metal to metal, it's a nice easy way to hollow that out, okay? So then what we're going to do is we're going to place one of them. I had to think then, but I couldn't remember what I was doing. So this one is going to go directly over the top.
That's very pretty.
So can you see, it looks really pretty already, and we've got that little piece there. So let me just bring in the other one. So we've got our next one, which is this one. Now, the reason I cut out another frame, because I wanted to tie this in with the colour in the background as well. So it's all about sort of colour coordination. And I also want to just give this a little bit of shadowing. Now, you can just shadow to the side, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut mine in half. I think lots of people know I do this now. I like to have almost like another matte and layer. And it's a really nice way of being able to get that on both sides. So what we're going to do, turn this over, I'm going to use that piece of craft card, and we're just going to put some dots around this section.
Miriam says, do tell Ben, something brand new, let it out. I can't let it out. I'm not allowed to say what it is, unfortunately. You can guess, and if you get it right in the comments, I won't tell you.
Oh, can you tell me again, Johnny? Because I don't know what
say
it is. Oh. No.
Yeah.
No
Don't
way.
say it out loud. Yeah.
Have we really got that?
I think
That's
we're gonna be
genuine. I
launching
didn't
it.
even know we were making that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. It's coming. They're just sorting the details out.
How did
See?
I not hear that?
Debbie's excited.
And actually, now you've said it, I can remember you saying the beginning bit.
Yeah.
I didn't hear
Oh,
the
that
rest
we were
of
launching
it.
it. Mm.
No, I didn't hear.
Oh, the rest of it. Oh, yeah.
So it just sounded normal. Oh, wow.
This must be really annoying for everyone at home who has no clue
Sorry.
what we're talking about. So apologies. But you'll find out soon enough. And when you do find out, you will want to go and grab this item.
Oh my goodness, I am genuinely so excited. You know what? I've got loads of ideas whizzing around my head now.
I love your little squeals.
Do you know what it's going to be great for? Is craft-alongs.
Yep. Say no more.
Wow.
Say no
Say no more.
more.
Say no more. Oh, that's amazing.
Morning to Ben, who's joined us. Morning to Lillian. He says, hi, Crafters TV. Ben, Debbie, Grace and Sharon. And Al's dad joke. This is great. My friend and I were walking along when sat in the middle of the road, there was a huge congratulations going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My friend was a little bit offended, but I said to him, come on, after all, it's the sentiment that counts. It's the sentiment that counts, because it's a congratulations, which is the sentiment, and it's counting. I loved it, Al. There's groans from the gallery, and Debbie's shaking her head.
That is a dad joke. Yeah, I just...
George liked it. Oh, George the joystick liked it. Class that, he said. That's class. Good work. Good work.
Don't encourage him, because there'll be too many.
And I'll continue to read them out as well.
Well, maybe he can get it out of his system, and then he'll be like unjokey when I get home. I don't mind. I do laugh. Some of them I do groan. In fact, quite a lot of them I do groan
It's probably
at.
because you've heard them many times before. That's what Laura says to
but
me.
I do love them. I love people that are funny.
Oh, Johnny's got a joke, but not suitable for air,
Oh no,
apparently.
Johnny, that's no good. We don't want your jokes that are not suitable for air.
Just whilst you're sticking as well,
Yeah.
because I know we've got a bit of a scoreboard combo on masterclass later on, the scoreboard and the envelope box creator. May just says, question on the scoreboards. She says, I've got the scoreboard pro, so I guess the ultimate. She's then saying, just you need the other scoreboards on top. Do I need to have the envelope, the box, the combo, and the pro? I'm a little bit confused. So many scoreboards to choose from.
Yeah, absolutely. So the actual scoreboard for the actual ultimate itself, so what you get in your ultimate, you get a box maker in the middle section, but you can only make specific size boxes. With your envelope maker, which is on the back of the ultimate, you can make envelopes, but only envelopes, and only small steps. So they're not envelope boxes, they're just sort of thicker envelopes, but again, you can only make small sizes. So the extra boards fit onto the ultimate, which give you extra sizes of envelopes. I would not be without my envelope box plus. That's amazing. And also the boxer board that goes with that as well, that fits onto that. It extends your box making, so you can make bigger boxes, and it's smaller increments as well. You've actually got every single increment in there, whereon you've only got 1/2 inch sizes inside the ultimate to make the box. So in answer to that, yes, you could get away with making your boxes and your envelopes on the ultimate, but if you want to extend that to different sizes, the boards will then help you make even more.
So almost a bit like with our builder blocks, really, that you can do so much with those, but then you get the expansion packs to go further with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So it's just your choice. So what I would say is, if you're not sure, just get yourself an ultimate and make things on that, see where you go, and you might find that actually I'm loving this, but I want to make a box size for a bar of chocolate. I might want to make it for a bigger gift, and then you'll think, oh, I need a bigger box for that, and then you can add those add-ons. So yes, you do need them if you want to extend your crafting, but you don't need them straight away if you've got the ultimate.
Brilliant. Lovely,
right,
thank you.
so I've not told you any of my measurements, so I'm just going to tell you the measurements for this card, which is 11.5 inches by 8.25. I've scored it at 2 inches and 2.5 inches, turned it round, and then scored again at 2 and 2.5 inches. And then I've made my top one exactly the same, so these are identical, but this time what you do is you fold your first score line down, so you get that mountain fold, and then the valley fold, and then you do the same at the other side, so your first fold would be mountain fold, then valley fold. And on your bottom half, you do it the opposite way round. So your first fold would be a valley fold, and then your second fold would be a mountain fold. And that way you create this diorama card, which goes together and creates, it still creates a flat card, but it actually creates a 3D card. But when it goes in the post, you can either flatten it, or you can move those two sizes in to make a smaller envelope for it. And actually, this is a prime example, Ben. This sort of card, you can see the size of it is quite big. So you would need the envelope boxer to make a bigger size envelope for it to go in, or you would create a box for it, and, and that would be good. The other thing that you can do with cards like this is their sides will fold directly in, so you can just fold both sides in to make a smaller card. Okay. Right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to use this piece of the card that we cut out from the middle section, although that was the other way around, just so you can see, it fits perfectly in there. We've cut that middle section out. I'm going to use that to put through to the back, but I'm also then going to bring in the next one, and we're going to attach that to the front here, because then that's creating that sort of tunnel vision through the actual design. So all I'm going to do is grab my dotty tape pen again, and sorry, using something we don't have in stock. I know they've all gone now, but
What have?
The dotty tape pens.
Oh.
All gone. No tape pens are in stock. And you know the worry about the tape pens being out of stock, Ben, is that when they come in, everyone's going to just what's the word, when they panic buy.
Panic buy.
And then we'll end up with none again. So when they come in, I'm doing that as well.
We're our own worst enemies though, really, aren't we? Because as soon as we get them in, we put them on like a silly deal.
I know.
So
I
everyone
never
buys
get
them all
that.
up, you see. You know, buy 4, get 2 or whatever it is.
Yeah, I never understand that. Right, so just pop that on, and you can see that's slightly bigger around there, so I've still got that really beautiful edge. I'm just going to use my scoring tool just to burnish that down, making sure all those little adhesive dots stick in there. Now what I want to do is I want to make sure I get that central to my design, and so we're going to stick one side first. So let's pop our tape down there. So just down that first panel, across each side, and then we're going to stick that one together. I'm just going to hold that up, pop that just here, and go across like so.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use my tacky glue. So this is a wet glue. Instead of using my tape pen, I'm going to use the wet glue, because what I want to do is, because this is going to be a card that's going to pop out at the front, so I want a little bit of manoeuvrability in there. Now I can put it straight through, but it's because it's exactly the same shape, so we are going to do that just to hold it, and then take that through there. Can you see? So there we go. So perfect. It's just a little bit unstraight there. I'm just going to make sure we've done that. Yep, perfect. And then that will go down into that middle section. Then once we've done that, we can then add our glue to our other side.
We've got a Collal Glue Essentials collection on Masterclass later on. You'll see it on the Shop the Day page, where you get 2 bottles of your tacky, 2 bottles of your all-purpose, and 2 of the fine tip glue applicators. Really good to stock up on, and particularly again if you're quite new to crafting, well, all of your wet glues that you'd need right there pretty much. So check that out. If you shop the day, you'll be able to see all of those details, all in that collection.
I love when we do a glue bundle.
Yeah.
It's just very handy, and it's really good to be able to explain all the different glues that we do.
Yeah.
So again, I'm bringing in another glue here, which is our Collal 3D.
Chunky.
Chunky glue, yeah, absolutely. So I've just created one of, because I've been using the Nature's Garden sunflower, I've just used the sunflower dye. So we're going to pop that on. Now the reason I love using this glue is because it doesn't dry straight away. It's touch dry in about an hour, but it takes about 12 to 24 hours to dry solidly. It has no smell to it whatsoever, so it's a great glue to use. And also, by popping that on there, I've still got room to manoeuvre and pop my little flowers behind. So I can just use that same glue and use these behind. If you haven't got enough glue, just get some more. Just pop some more in there. So I can see that that needs a little bit on this end. And then we're just going to put a few more around. So we're keeping this quite simple. We're just going to pop
Very
all these.
effective though, isn't it? So effective.
So effective, absolutely. And then I'm just going to have another one of these coming out of that top. And then one more little one at the bottom. And then all we're going to do is pop a little sentiment on and a ribbon to finish. So just pop that into the bottom. And then let's add our ribbon on. Just at the top, so a nice bright yellow ribbon. And then all I've got here is our birthday wishes from one of our I can't remember what these were called, but they were from the layering sentiments, where you've got an outside and then an outside again. They were
the interchangeable frames.
They were the frames, yes.
Yeah.
But they were all called, instead of called by their names, they had interchangeable sentiments. Maybe that's.
I think that's what it was, but it was the names of the frames, wasn't it? That was different to
that's it. Yeah. So, but you'll have any of your own ones to put on. And again, I've just used that beautiful green cardstock, and we're just going to create a shadow. And I've used our gold glitter card as well over the top. So just using that. I've put this through my Xyron to make it into a sticker. So you can use your dotty tape pen again, you can use your Xyron, you can use your tacky glue. And all I'm going to do is just go over the back of that to make sure that's all adhered down, pull that off. And I was asked the other day about how do you get this off without having bits of glue, and this is the easiest way I've found to release from the sheet. Roll the sheet back and then you get that no problem coming away. And all I'm going to do is pop that on the inside just like so. making sure that's all fully down. And there we go. There's our finished, beautiful framed card.
I love that. Really, really stunning.
Really effective, isn't it?
But again, a nice, easy demo for you to be able to follow, to be able to recreate that at home, and that's what this kind of collection brings to you in a really stunning sort of top drawer, mantelpiece pleasing cards, but you've got the ability to do it really, really easily. Love it, says Miriam. Michelle says, beautiful card, Debbie. Kathy Meyer says, beautiful card. Sandra says, yes, Ben, the cat is out of the bag. What is that? What is that in relation to? Because it can't be to do with what we've been talking about, because we're not given any clues at all. I think you might have. Is it there? Is it live on the web? Is it? Oh, it's on the website, this thing that we're talking about. I'm not going to officially say what it is until I'm given the green light. But if you want to know, Sandra thinks she knows what it is. So we'll find out. And Sensational Sky Jotty says, good morning, everybody. Today is my birthday. Well, many happy returns to you. Hope you have a fantastic day. I will have some cake and wine for you all today. Don't say I never think of you guys. Well, you are too kind. Have a large slice of cake for me, won't you? I'm a bit like that because it was Laura's birthday yesterday, my wife. So I had a few of those and quite a lot of cake. And the day before it was my dog's birthday. So I've been celebrating the last 2 days. Now, I'll quickly recap on everything that we've got here, and then I believe we are going to let you know what the item is that's going live today, which you're going to be very excited about. So, the Nesting Frame Dies collection, 18 elements in total. You get the square and the rectangle in each of the different designs. The largest of the rectangles is 5x7. Your square largest die is 5x5. And the designs that you get, so in the rectangle, you've got that gorgeous cross stitch, and again, in the square. Then you've got that beautiful ditzy floral in the square and the rectangle. That was the one that Debbie was just using on the previous demonstration. And then lastly in this collection is that gorgeous scallop edge, square and rectangle as well. It's 18 dies in total. Normally, what, £90, $105. Platinum price today is £57, $56 or $67. You can go for these individually. You can go on a two for £25 or two for $29. If you do want to pick these up, get them. And of course, you know that you've got a fantastic craft along coming your way at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Now, a few of you have got it already. I don't know how you've done it. Maybe because Christine Mahoney put it in block capital letters. But very excited. It's that new. We don't even physically have it here. Jake has had to go and get some. Get ready for this. It is live on the website. You wanted it. Debbie's on the website already. You got it. It is our white multi-purpose card in A3 size.
So happy. I am so happy. I can't believe we've got A3 size white cardstock. That's amazing.
I mean, so many people have been saying how much they loved our A4 and then saying, can you do it in the A3 size? And it just goes to show that we do listen, and we have delivered on this for you as well. 30 sheets, I think I saw in the picture there, that you're going to get A3 size, which is fantastic, and you can pick it up right now. It is live on the website. If you just pop that into the search bar, get shopping. I have a feeling that is going to be absolutely
don't buy it all because I want to get
Leave some for Debbie. Leave some. At least till 1. Oh, actually, you can go off in 20 minutes, can't you? Because Sharon's coming in.
Oh, yes. I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. I can't believe it. It's exciting, isn't it?
£10.39 platinum or $11.96. Loads of you getting very excited about that. Christine says, yes! And Alexa saying, good morning, crafty friends. Happy Friday, Ben and Debbie. As I say, lots of you have been asking for it, and now it is finally there. I don't know how much we have stock-wise, so I would say that if you're thinking about getting the A3, jump in and grab it as soon as you possibly can. But make sure you grab it. Am I allowed to say what you just told me?
That's funny.
So, it was due in apparently last week, the A3, but apparently the supplier thought we wanted A4 and cut it all in half. Is that a dad joke? Oh, that is a true story.
That's funny.
12 inch by 16.5 inch is the size for our American viewers who've been asking the size. That's hilarious, isn't it? That is hilarious. Right, it's there now, so go and grab it. Something else that you might want to grab, which has been proving very popular, I believe, is the Watercolor Christmas selection. This was from last year's Christmas, and this was the one with the volleyball forest scene, if you remember. But you're going to get all of those gorgeous stamps in there. You've got the Build a Snowman collection. You've got a lovely selection of embossing folders in there too. Plus, you've got a selection of those little die-cut toppers as well. £65, $84 is the price on that usually. However, today, look at that, saving £40, $50. Platinum price is £20.40 or $26.40. As I say, a 9-piece collection, but you're going to get that 3D topper sheet included in there as well. $20.40, $26.40. Let me know in the comments if you're picking up that A3 multi-purpose cardstock, just so that we can let Debbie know that there'll be any left in 20 minutes' time when she finishes the first half of Wake Up Call. But really, really exciting, and I know tons of you are buying that already. We're going to have a look at this collection with Debbie. Don't forget, still to come, we do have the lovely Sharon with us from Dawn Bibby Crafts. She'll be here in the next hour, and then a craft along coming up at 2 o'clock, 9 o'clock Eastern with those nesting dies, and then later on masterclass will be all Christmassy. We've got creator card dies on there, we've got stamps, all sorts of goodies, so a day not to be missed. Also worth bearing in mind that on the website right now, not only is that A3 cardstock gone live, but we've got our penny deals as well. You'll see all of the various links on the homepage at crafterscompanion.com.uk or .eu. Right, I was just padding a little while because Debbie was just ordering the card.
I am literally, as soon as I finish, I'm going to get some.
Exciting, isn't it?
I'm so excited, yeah, really excited. And I know every crafter will. That's going to fly, honestly. So grab it while you can, because I genuinely think we're going to get quite low on that quite quickly. There's certain things in life, as a crafter, you just got to have. An A3 cardstock. Oh my goodness, think of all that construction, all your Christmas boxes, your gift boxes. Oh, it's so exciting. And the reason, so I sound like I'm really excited as if we don't do A3 cardstock. We do Centura cardstock. The only thing with Centura is we can't ink onto it and do all those sort of techniques that we want to, and it's just so much easier sometimes to have an uncoated cardstock. So a great one to have, which is brilliant for all your construction. I am super excited about that. Right, let's get on to this one, Watercolor Christmas. This is your statement snowflake. I love this one because of its simplistic design, but also I feel like we've kept the cost down of this, although very much cheaper today with that price. Yeah. If you die cut this on one side, turn it round and die cut the other side, you get a full massive snowflake. So that is a great die to have. We're going to be using a slightly different way, and what I want to do is I want to use it across the top of my card, and then I've already just cut out some cardstock which I want to put underneath. So I've done this first, so it gives me a guideline of where I want to put my die. So I'm just going to place that onto here. Now the actual die, if I bring it round, has a die cutting edge and it goes edge to edge. So I'm going to go just slightly over onto my my fold, so I know that that's going to die cut. So can you see I've got the right amount of edge on each side. So we're just going to pop that there, and I'm going to bring in some low tack tape just to tape that down. That will stop it moving as it goes through the machine. So pop the place there and onto there. Then I can take that card away, bring in my Gemini plates, and then we can send that through our machine. Now these dies will go through your Gemini Junior and above, so we'll work in your die cutting machines. Offer it into the mouth of the machine, just takes it through, no problem whatsoever. If I was to use actually my Gemini plates, it would take less time to go through, but we've got our bigger plates. But actually, it's only around 18, 19 seconds that it takes to go through anyway. So bring that one out, and then that's going to create that beautiful snowflake. So let me just take away that top.
You're out.
Don't humour him, honestly.
No, it's not a dad joke, it's just what... Everybody's saying that they're buying the A3, so laughing gravy. I've put it in my basket. Stephen's got it. Ian says, Ian Davies, hello Ian. I checked out with a few A3 packs of multi-purpose Happy Days. And Al says, Ben.
Stop it, Ben.
It says, this makes this really tickle me. Ben, says Al, I think I'm going to dress up for Debbie tonight as a sheet of A3 cards. It's the most excited I've ever seen her. I can just imagine it when you get in. That is brilliant. You were quite excited, to be fair.
I am very excited. He should know, as a crafter, of course we get excited.
Look out for that later on, Debbie. Whey! What a Friday night you've got in store.
Right, now I've got two different green cardstocks here, and I'm going to place them both through. I would normally do this one at a time, but I don't want to take up too much time because I know we're running to the sort of close to the hour. So I'm going to put them both through. Now, the only reason I wouldn't do them together, where I normally would, because you know the Gemini is going to cut these, but they do have amazing, what's the word, embossed detail in them.
Yeah.
And actually, one of the pieces of cards might not come out with that embossed detail. But actually, I'm not worried because we are going to just matte and layer these over the top of each other. So I've got a darker green and a lighter green. So it's just doing those individuals. Now, I'm going to bring in another stamp set that we've got on the show as well. This one's beautiful. This is that one that's got the cute little fox. It's got that fox that's playing...
Volleyball.
Yeah, playing volleyball. And then we've got our beautiful deer. I mean, such a gorgeous little deer. But all I want that one for, actually, because it's got Oh Christmas Tree sentiment in there. So let's take these guys out, pop them on there, and then just pop this card together. So we've got our Christmas trees. I'm not too worried about that detail. If you want that detail more embossed into them and use your gilding waxes, you can do that as well. So I'm going to slightly shadow my trees, and we're going to use them as a shadow.
Yeah.
So pop them just like so. So you can see we've got those beautiful, aren't they lovely? I'm surprised we've still got the tree set left in this collection.
And I was going to say as well, it's a great collection. If you've not managed maybe to pick up any of our new Christmas collections this year, you know, maybe expense-wise you couldn't quite stretch to it. This is a great value collection for Christmas at a low, low price today. I think this was potentially one of the best sellers
yes,
last year, wasn't it?
I think it was one of the quickest ones. Yeah. Absolutely. Now, I've just got that Oh Christmas Tree that we're going to do our little sentiment with. So let's pop that onto our rocker blocks. Found the biggest rocker blocks I can find.
Of course.
For that tiny little sentiment, but there you go. And I did have a piece of card. There it is. So we're just going to stamp that sentiment. So let me bring in my stamping mat. Got a new one here, Ben. Look at this.
Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Look at that.
I know, it's lovely, isn't it? So I'm only using this one when I don't stamp onto it.
Right.
Because when you've used yours quite a bit, we've got a couple here actually. Look at the difference.
Ah, yeah. Well loved, I think you could say.
They're well loved, yeah. So if I was stamping over it, I'm not going to use this one, but as it's nice and new, I'm going to use it. Let's bring in our Nor Black. I'm just going to stamp a nice sentiment up, making sure that's got plenty of ink. Stamp that into that centre.
Sandra says, Debbie, perhaps Al should get on and order the A3 for you instead of mocking you.
Oh, thank you very much. Now, Al, I hope you're listening to that.
You heard that, Al?
You need to go on and order some A3 cardstock, please.
She says, my other half is washing the floor before assembly of the Kallax. Lots of people are ordering that A3, so it might be a good idea if Al does go on, because it might not be around for long.
They will be ordered. I know, us crafters, that's exactly what I would be doing. Yeah, great cardstock. I can't believe it. How did I not know about it?
I know.
And actually, it does show you how I don't really listen, because I feel like I don't mean to be rude.
I think the bosses are watching as well.
What I mean is I'm concentrating on what I'm doing, because I vaguely remember that story about card being cut in half. but I don't remember it being about that cardstock.
Ah.
Yeah, when you said that, I thought, well, actually, I think I knew about that, but I obviously didn't associate it with our cardstock.
I genuinely didn't know that A3 was launching today, so that is very exciting. I think it was sprung upon us.
It's obviously just come in and they've informed Johnny, and it's like, go, we've got it, we've got it.
They've gone, you know that cardstock they're cutting off, we've managed to stick it back together.
Yes, just so if you think you're getting it nicely, you're not.
That was a joke, by the way.
Oh, all those orders have just gone down.
Yeah, can you imagine? What is this? So it's stuck together with some tape. Got ya!
That is hilarious. You're getting the right ones. The good thing is, because it's our all-purpose, they would have just packaged that up as our all-purpose in an A4. So we haven't. It's not like we've lost it. It just means that it took longer to come into stock. But I didn't know that they were making that into A3 card. Yeah, which is fabulous.
It was Leanne, wasn't it?
Oh, so she already let it slip.
Yeah.
Oh, not seeing
But
that
it wasn't
one.
Leanne. Who told me that it was coming? It might have been Debbie, other Debbie.
I was say it wasn't me.
Oh no, because you didn't know about it.
I didn't know about it. Didn't know about it. I can't wait.
Al's probably ordering it right now as we chat away.
I should say don't order it out, only because being the staff, I get a little bit of discount.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But you can show you how much he really loved you and pay full price for you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah. Then we're just going to pop our sentiment on there. Oh, I forgot my ribbon, but never mind. Never mind. I'm just going to pop that there because I'm putting our 3D glue gel.
How many packs do you need, says Al?
Oh, bless him. Did he really say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't now, because I honestly can get it a little bit discounted, but that's very nice that he would. I think he would go and buy it as well.
Sounds like he would.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's a keeper.
She wants 10 packs.
So I was going to put ribbon and a bow on the side, but actually I don't think it needs the bow. We're just going to leave it
I think it looks great as it is.
So let's turn that round. We've got our beautiful tree. Oh, Christmas tree. But that die, it's a lovely simplistic die, but it just looks so pretty.
Absolutely stunning. And do you know what? That is a beautiful card from a great collection. It's obviously not the full watercolor Christmas collection, but it's a selection of some of those great items. And like Debbie said, you know what, to have the Christmas trees in there, I think is brilliant. You've still got these really cute embossing folders, plus to build a snowman, and you've got all of the stamps in there, which just makes me smile because you'll remember some of the cards that were put together, and you'll remember the chat that Debbie and I had about the volleyball scene with Betty, I think it was. I think it was Betty who made the card. So funny. But it's a cracking collection. You've got those 3D toppers in there as well. It should be £65, $84. It's only £20 and change today if you're platinum, $26.40. So a really great collection to go for. One of the most popular ones from last year, and that's not going to break the bank for you either today. Hopefully that's affordable for most. So do make sure that you pick it up. We're going to have a short break in just a second. Debbie, thank you so much. We will catch you for the craft along.
Yes, I can't wait. It's going to be very nice. You know how we love a craft along. So if you want to, you haven't got to have exactly what I've got. As long as you've got similar products, craft along, or save the show and do it at another date.
That's coming up at 2 through until 4, so 9 till 11 Eastern. We will take a short break because in a minute, the lovely Sharon from Dawn Bibby Creations is going to be here. More Christmas collections. I thought I would just quickly remind you of today's riddle if you need it, because on the website right now, we have got, of course, that brand new A3 multipurpose cardstock. We have got penny deals for you as well. You'll see all of this when you click online. And today's riddle. So these riddles relate to discounts for you. If you can solve the riddle, type in what you think the answer is into the search bar. If you've got it right, you'll know, because it will come up with a question mark and you'll see the heavy discount. Today's is massively discounted. I usually hold books, but you crafty folk will know I'm great for organising your paper and card collection as it grows. What am I? So it usually holds books, but our crafty version of it is great for your paper and card collections. What could it possibly be? If you don't know, I hear already that the right answer is floating around on the socials, so do have a little look. Right, we are going to take a little bit of a break, give us time to reset the studio, give you guys a chance to check out your baskets, get that A3 card whilst it's there, and we'll be back with Sharon in just a few moments' time from Dawn Bibby. In the meantime, here's another one of our brand new videos where you can get to know all of our lovely folk here in the this one is about the lovely Corinne.
Hello, I'm Corinne Robinson and I am having an absolutely fantastic time up here working for Crafters Companion. So my crafting journey began back in, I have to get this the right way around, 2001. I went to a craft workshop just at a craft store and I was absolutely hooked. My mum convinced me to go because she wanted to go and I've not looked back since 2001 and I'm still going now. My crafty inspirations are, I have to be inspired by my grandmother. She was an amazing sewer and I just love to take inspiration from her. I can't sew, but I am blown away by what she used to do. But I just am inspired by all my colleagues around me, the other experts. I've just done a show today where we have third parties in and I just love watching them and take little bits from them and then put my own twist on it. What's it like having crafty colleagues? It's fantastic. We are an amazing team. The support from Crafters Companion is brilliant. I have loved it. As you know, I've not been here overly long, but the team have opened their arms and welcomed me so fantastically. And I love watching the shows because a lot of the tips and techniques that you'll see me do in my shows, I picked up from my colleagues by watching their shows. What non-craft facts can I share with you? I have my pride and joy at the moment is my gorgeous little Cavapoo dog. I absolutely love her. Miss her like mad when I come up here. Elsie's at home with my husband. What is my biggest crafting success? Oh, I just think it was the day I was able to give up a 9-to-5 job and be able to come and be a craft demonstrator full time. And then the excitement when I came to join this team was amazing. I just think that has to be up there at the top for me.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Crafters TV. Welcome to the second half of Wake Up Call, where I am joined by, well, one of my absolute faves within the crafty world is, no, I mean that as well.
Oh, you said it to everyone.
No, I don't. I do, but I mean it when I say it to you. The lovely Sharon from Dawn Bibby Creations. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
And you had a busy day yesterday.
Yes. So we were Christmas yesterday, all about Gingerbread Street, gingerbread men and ladies. So that was fun.
And Christmassy today.
We are, yes.
Very different Christmas.
Very different. So we've got the mice, the Mousemas Nativity. And then we have got Step Into Christmas. No Elton John song, please.
Okay.
Which is quite nostalgic, bit of vintage Christmas there as well. So two very different looks and different to yesterday's as well.
I can't promise that at some point today I don't start blasting out a bit of Elton John, but I'll try not to do it during Wake Up Call.
You wouldn't be you if you didn't, Ben, to be fair.
You expect it, don't you? So
Yes,
that's the main thing.
I do.
Should we have a look at the Mousemas? Because I picked this up earlier on, and the first thing I did when I saw it, I went, "Ah, it's super cute," and just very different in its kind of concept. Like you never would have thought the mice in the kind of Christmas story, but then when you see it, it just works really brilliantly.
It does, with their little outfits on as well. So you've got 3 die sets in this bundle. So we have this as a bundle, but you have it as separates as well. So that's Mary and Joseph Mouse.
Yep.
And the crib there, and you've got the star. So that's the first die set.
Yeah.
We then move on to the kings.
Of course.
Carrying their goodies.
It would be cheese, wouldn't it?
Do you think it would get there though if it was cheese?
Yeah, they might eat it before it gets there. Actually, that's a good point.
They might do, mightn't they? So cute little die sets. So those are A6 die sets, those 2. Then we move on to the A5 die set. So here you've got the stable in the middle. That's the large die in the middle. And then you've got all the animals around. And I think, has that got the...
It's got a shepherd mouse.
It's got a shepherd mouse as well.
Is there?
Where's the angel mouse? And is she on there?
Oh, I didn't see that. Look, angel mouse. She's flying through the sky. That is super cute.
Made your day, didn't it?
It did make my day. Because shepherd mouse, I didn't see angel mouse.
Yes.
That is great.
Yeah, she is super cute, really cute.
So you get tons of metal for your money right there, but as always, we're going to get a cut into colour pack, aren't we?
You do. So you get your cut into colour pack. So you're getting 24 sheets here. So I've just picked out 1 of each here.
Right.
You're going to get everything you're going to show, Ben. You're getting 3 sheets of each.
I see.
So this particular design here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, is that 5 different images there? Yep, 5. Yeah, so that's 5 cards because you can put Mary and Joseph Mouse. So you can do 5 cards out of that, but you're getting another 2 sheets of those.
I've got you.
So that would be 15, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
If my maths serves me
Your
correctly.
maths is better than mine this morning.
But then you have different colourways as well. So Mr. Mouse on the last one was in greens, here he's in burgundy, so slightly different colourways, but again, another 3 sheets of that one.
And for people, again, who perhaps are looking at these thinking, so how do these work? So you literally line the dies up on them, don't you?
Absolutely, you do. They fit the dies perfectly, so you just lay your dies on top, pop them through your die cutting machine, and the images are cut out for you. Also with Dawn's dies, if you're new to Dawn's dies, they are super etched with detail. So when you run them through your machine, you will get that embossed effect as well. And we have a download on this as well.
Oh, okay, yes.
So you're just showing the backgrounds there, Ben. So when if you've run out, because this is a consumable at the end of the day, isn't it? So if you buy one of these, you're getting a download code. Once you've used all your papers, unless you're keeping some to stroke, because we do that as crafters, you can then print these out to your heart's content, as many as you want. So if you go to a craft club, if you run workshops, you can then print out a kit for everybody to have the same and work together. There's total angel-free policy, Ben, on everything that Dawn brings us. So you can make and sell as many as you want. There's no limit.
Surely it's angel mouse-free policy.
Oh.
Isn't it?
Of course.
I love this collection. It's very different. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with it. It's £35.99 platinum today, $47.99 if you're shopping in the US and you're platinum. So everyone's saving $10.97 or $14.62. Now, other brand new goodies. These are also brand new, aren't they? Brand new to you
today, yes. So these are all individuals. We've got these as individuals. I just think, Rudolph, classic Christmas, isn't it? It's not going to date. You're going to use that year in, year out. We're going to do a demo with that in the second show this afternoon at 4 o'clock. We're going to make him very pretty in silver. We're going to do him this afternoon. So again, you do get the download codes with this though. So you can cut it in your cardstock, in your chosen colours, or you can download and get the printed version as well.
We've just got a few examples here, haven't we, that we printed off this morning.
So this is the reindeer, Rudolph. So again, 2 different colourways. That's 4 cards there. Yeah, absolutely. Just from that one sheet. And you can download that as many times as you want to. Brilliant.
£7.19 for Rudolph, $9.59 if you're platinum and you're shopping in the US. Then from Rudolph, we've got Santa, Father Christmas. And this is, we're very busy for this one. It's the real traditional vintage Santa, isn't it?
Yes.
If I flip it round, you can
Yes,
see.
definitely. As I said earlier, it reminds me of the drinks company Santa, that
Yeah.
iconic kind of image.
The one with the
there.
truck.
That's the one. Holidays are coming.
They are.
Be here before we know it,
Oh, I
actually,
know.
won't it, really?
Does anyone not think once September rolls around, you're kind of on a bit of a countdown to
Yeah,
Christmas?
when the children go back to school, it just everything's in the shops, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the Christmas goodies and chocolates.
And then it's Halloween, then it's
Yeah.
bonfire night, and
Yeah,
it's here.
and then it's here before we know it. Absolutely. So we were talking yesterday with Lily about Christmas craft fairs, you know.
Oh,
to
yeah,
be
yeah.
starting to make your Christmas makes for your craft fairs, because they'll be around your markets as well. So these are your classic, you know, people are going to buy these cards, aren't they? Because they're
Absolutely.
classic images.
Yeah. And the great thing is, like you said, you know what, a total free angel policy, so you can make the most beautiful cards. And when you think it's £7, $9 for the die, just think how much you could be charging for, you know, the cards
Exactly.
this Christmas.
Exactly.
Now, next up, some gorgeous characters who sort of take us back to, I don't know whether this takes me back to the sort of 40s, 50s, but like
Yes.
classic Christmas movies.
Yes, absolutely. So this is Matilda. She is very cute. She's got her little vintage coat on to go out in the snow, maybe carol singing.
Oh, yeah.
And again, these sheets are absolutely jam-packed. They are jam-packed, you know. When we work with our graphic designers, Rosie will ping back the images and Dawn will say, oh, you've got a little space in that corner. Can you just squeeze a little present in, a bit of holly? So you really, really do get value for money with these download sheets.
I think they're brilliant. And of course, you've got Matilda, and again, you've got her in different
Yeah.
colours, and then you've got all of her like Christmas presents, haven't you, as well?
Yes, yeah, she's got a little hat there and gloves.
Little
and
kitten.
Little kitty and the presents as
Yeah.
well. Really, really cute. We do have a board here with the dies cut in black
Okay.
as well. So you can just see how they look. So you do get the, I knew I was going to do this the wrong way around. You get the outer die here and the inner die. So you can layer her up.
Okay.
So you can have a different colour behind her there. And you've got some greetings on this die set as well.
Yeah, so Christmas greetings and forever.
I can't read back to front then. From
From our house, to
home
yours.
to yours.
Our home
Yeah.
to yours. That is Matilda, so £7.19, $9.59. From Matilda,
She's got a brother.
Johnny.
Jonathan.
Oh, it's Johnny! It's producer Johnny.
He's saying, it's me. So again, you've got greetings on here. You've got his little bobble hat. He's got his dog as well. How cute is
he's
that?
got a
His
cute
little
little
dog up
doggy. That's the download you can get as well.
So different colourways as well. The dog's in different colours as well. So you can build really, really nice scenes with this one.
And you've got the
And
board
we
there
have
as well.
got it in black as well, silver, so you can just see. So you don't have to use the cut into colours. You can mix it with your own cardstock as well. Look at that teddy bear. Isn't that cute?
Super cute. There's so much detail as well, isn't there? I mean, you look at his duffel coat there, all the buttons in there, a lot of detail in the dies.
And you like things like this, Ben, because you've got the scarf
dress
and the
him
hat
up.
and you can dress him up.
Sending love and festive fun you get with that as well. So £7.19, $9.59. I think it's great value for money when you consider how many dies you're getting, but also the fact that you get that free download as well just makes these even more craftable.
Absolutely.
And if you loved John, I keep calling him Johnny, it's Jonathan and Matilda.
You won't mind being called Johnny.
No, it isn't actually producer Johnny. Before you
No, he's a lot older than that.
yeah, and this Jonathan, a lot sort of, smarter than our Johnny, taller, more hair.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
it's a bit taller than that.
Yeah, that is Jonathan, not producer Johnny. But you're going to get Mum, aren't you?
Yeah, Betty.
Betty, who
Betty.
is. She just reminds me of like some of those sort of leading ladies of the, those 40s and 50s
Yes, yeah.
films.
And I think, do you remember Bewitched?
I do remember Bewitched.
She reminds me of, I don't know who that lady, what the
she
lady
was called
Somebody needs to, what was
Tabitha.
Tabitha. Oh, well done, Debbie.
Yes, who did the thing with her nose, didn't she?
Yes, yeah, reminds me of that series, I think.
Yes, it very much does actually. But she's gorgeous, and again, you'll get the download.
You do indeed. So again, two different colourways here. She's got her little champagne glass, her cocktail glass as well.
Oh,
Maybe
yes.
she's having a little, I don't know, am I allowed to say baby sham?
You said it now.
Johnny said it. Get him in trouble. Not me. She's got mistletoe as well, so perhaps she's waiting.
Oh,
to,
yeah, waiting for Darren to get home, because that was her husband's name.
Yes, I remember that now you've said that. Yes, yes. Or maybe she's waiting for Santa.
Maybe she is
Yeah.
waiting for Santa.
Waiting for Santa.
Who knows?
With their mistletoe. So she's gorgeous. And again, we have just got them cut in the silver for you so you can get an idea of the size of those dies. There's a little cocktail at the bottom there. You've got baubles, you've got a star to hang up. She's got her stocking as well.
Yes.
As well as her mistletoe.
Gorgeous, £7.19, $9.59. Great prices all round. Love the fact that you can kind of choose your own package here. You can mix and match these should you wish.
Yeah.
Next up, again, always a great buy around Christmas time, a Christmas holly. So great for kind of, if you want to like build your own wreaths, I suppose, couldn't you?
Absolutely. And this is what I would call a bread and butter Christmas die. You know, again, you're going to use this time in, time out. You've got those little berries there, the berry sprigs as well. So really, really cute. And we do have the download on this one as well. So you can see different colourways there. They all marry up to your dies. And again, print as many as you like.
£7.19 again, $9.59 platinum. Very busy for all of these across the board. Betty just saying, good morning, everyone. Really loving the Dawn Bibby set. Rosalind just saying she likes the size of the Santa die, which we've also got. Lillian Kwok says, I like the kitty cat, the little kitty,
yes.
cute little kitty.
But you could use those all year round.
Oh, of course you could.
Those elements, the cat and the dog, you'll feed those into your other crafty projects, won't you?
And lots of love coming in for the mice as well.
Aww.
It's funny, isn't it? Because you never, it just shows how creative you guys are. Because you never would have thought mice nativity, but then when you see it together, it just works amazingly. Sentiments next.
Yes, your finishing touches to your cards here. You do have the snowflakes, the poinsettias as well. And you've got like link words here. So Dawn does this very well with her stamps. So you've got greetings, so you could have season's greetings, or you could have Christmas greetings. What else have we got on there, Ben? Can you read?
I'm going to have to. Actually, no, can I do it?
Step into Christmas
Step
at
into
the bottom.
sending love at Christmas. Step into Christmas. Oh, so Christmas cheer. You could have Christmas wishes.
Yeah.
I'm the real.
Yeah,
Oh, it's the most wonderful time of the year. I've got new contact lenses in as well, more powerful ones, so you think I'll be able to read this.
Sending love at Christmas above there.
Yeah, and you got
Merry. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry wishes.
Festive fun at the top there as well.
So there's lots of combinations.
Yeah. And again, you're not just going to use those with Dawn's products. You're going to use those with lots of other of your Christmas products too.
Fabo. And then we have got the background paper pack, so 24 sheets here, A4 in size. Step into Christmas. Ooh, show us through these. These look amazing.
So we have our A4 backgrounds here that correspond with this collection. They are, let me just remind myself, you get 24 sheets and it's $2.60. So you have the holly on here. You have this, look at the foiling on that.
Ooh, wow, give it a wiggle.
Give it a wiggle. There we go.
Oh, yes.
So again, holly is classic Christmas. Poinsettias, classic Christmas as well. So you're going to use these for all your backgrounds. Again, let's have a look at that foiling on there.
That's really nice.
Stunning. I mean, you could fussy cut those little images as well if you wanted to. The snowflakes, we're going to use this on our first demo with Betty and the snowflakes. And again, so you're getting foiled and you're getting printed backgrounds here as well. So a little bit of everything, a little bit of more traditional, a little bit more contemporary designs as well.
Pretty.
The trees, that's lovely. I love that. Love that green. That just screams Christmas. And then you get your repeats as well. So you're getting stacks and stacks to work with. So if you're like me, you know, you struggle to cut into some cardstock, you've got your repeats, so you can just have some to stroke.
It is 24 sheets you get. And that's a great price again. So you're under £10, $9.35 or $12.47 if you're platinum. 24 sheets in total. You're going over that way now.
I am.
I believe.
You're going to have those.
And I'll have these.
Oh, there's a few samples there we didn't show. So
I can show those as your. Thank you very much indeed.
Right, see you in a minute.
Let's just show you some of the. Well, actually, these are limited stock. We were going to show you some storage, which is sold out. These are going to go the same way. So your A5 Essentials Oval Matte and Layering die set. These are limited. 10% saving at £13.67 or $18.23. Really beautiful. So you're getting. your mats and layers in there. You've got that beautiful design around the outside, but those are going to disappear shortly alongside your rectangle, which is also limited stock. Sort of, as Sharon said earlier on, another one of your bread and butter craft room items. 16 mats and layers within here for £12.23 or $16.31. Grab those if you want them. It was first come, first served on those because they are going to sell. Just whilst we're getting ready for the first demo with Sharon, just to have a look at a few cards that we've got too, just to show you how gorgeous these are going to look once you use the dies in conjunction with your downloads, with your pads that you've got as well, your cut into colour. I just think these look amazing, and it's quick and easy crafting for you as well. I think a lot of the ranges that we get from Sharon and Dawn really do make it nice and simple for you to create really stand out, extravagant cards, because if you were die cutting these out, you were thinking, oh, like what colours would I use, or would I have to then colour these? It takes all of that worry away from you, because of course you've got all of the cards, all of the downloads to be able to kind of just cut into these, and you've got them pre-coloured, pre-done, ready to go. So it just makes it really easy for you. I would say that, this year, if it's the first time that you're thinking about making Christmas cards and you want to create cards just like that, this is the collection to go for, because you pretty much get everything that you need to be able to create the most beautiful cards, standout Christmas cards, really simply. Add in that amazing Step Into Christmas background paper pack. If we've still got some of those nesting dies available for you too, you might want to think about throwing some of those in, and very quickly you are creating the most beautiful Christmas cards really, really simply. And again, the fact that you can make these to sell as well might mean that this Christmas you decide to make some for the family, and then, I don't know, we normally have in our village like a little Christmas sale in the village hall, so maybe you take some of your cards along and sell them at the the village sale. It's entirely up to you, but it's a great way to get into crafting this year. And indeed, if you've already crafted before, you love Dawn Bibby products, you've probably already bought half the show already. Let us know what you're shopping for. Let us know what you're buying. If there's anything in particular that you want to see in more detail, feel free to holler, and we will certainly do that for you. But we are going to have a look at and do a demo with, I believe, Betty.
We are, yes. I was waiting for you to do an impression there, Ben. But
I'm waiting for you to do it first.
You're much better at impressions than me. Right, so just to recap on your downloads, you're getting 4 of your main images on your download. So when you buy your die, you will get given a download code. You can print as many of these as you like. So if you're batch making for your fairs, as Ben was just saying, maybe your school fairs, your church fairs, you can just do as many as you want to. You've got little stockings on here, you've got the mistletoe. So when you use the outline die, it comes with the 2 dies. So the outline die you can use for Betty, and you will get this, but you won't get the debossing on her. Okay, so you can use the outline, but you won't get the debossing. When you then use the second die, the inner die, don't know how well you can see that, but you do get all the debossed detail then on her hair, on her face, all on here. And then you will have these cutout bits. So then when you then cut out using that outer die, if you cut in another colour, you then build her up here. So then that brings her to life, just gives her a bit of movement as well.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to stick her on to the backing.
Okay.
So, and then we're going to give her her cocktail, of course.
Any reasons behind the names, do you know?
I don't actually.
Oh.
No, I don't. No, I will find out.
Just
So-
3 very nice names, aren't they? Betty, Matilda, and Jonathan.
Jonathan's a good solid name, isn't it?
Are you actually Jonathan, Johnny? Oh.
Ah, okay.
No, we're all going
Only
to
on
call you
Sunday.
it now.
When he's naughty. So I've taken a piece of the backing card, the A4 backing card with the snowflakes on, chopped it in half, and we're going to work on an A5 size card here. So I've then got silver mirror, because it's all about the bling at Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah. And the great thing
All
about
about the
the
bling.
Step Into Christmas paper pack, of course, it will cover across all sorts of Christmas, not just the collections that you brought
No,
today.
that's a good point actually, Ben. So again, as we said with the stamps you'll be using with different products, you'll be using these backing papers with different products as well. So you may just want to get hold of, you know, like a couple of packs of these backing cards for your Christmas cards. Especially if you're batch making, as we said.
Yeah. Lillian just said that Betty looks like Lucille Ball in I Love Lucy.
Oh, yes.
I never saw, was that on much in the UK?
I don't know. I know of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got that as our background. Now, this is one of the frames I've brought to you before. So I've cut out the silver in the filigree. The oval frames we have on the show are limited stock, aren't they, Ben?
Yes, they are.
So I think the oval is a good base then for Betty. She fits really nicely on there. So you may want to grab those before they go. So I've got the filigree part of my die in silver. And then I've cut the straight, not the straight oval, but you know what I mean.
The straight oval,
the less fancy in the oval in the corresponding snowflake paper. So that becomes then our base for Betty. So she's going to come now in the middle, and this is where we start to build up our scene now, and our card comes together. So we have Betty in the middle there. She looks deep in thought, doesn't she, Ben? Don't you think? Deep in thought.
Yeah, she does actually.
Yeah.
I was just looking at her cocktail as well and trying to work out what sort of cocktail that she's got. It's got a cherry on the top.
Well, bring that in now, Ben. Yes, it does have a little cherry on the top.
What cocktail is that?
Don't know.
Oh, I thought you'd know because you know your. Oh no, it's gins, you know, isn't it?
I know my. Oh, I'm getting a reputation now. Look.
No, I only remember because. Is it last time or the time before last? You were off to the day after.
I was going for gin afternoon tea, wasn't
Gin
I?
in a teapot.
Gin in a teapot, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How classy is that? I love that.
Actually. Thank you.
I know. I bet you were dressed like Betty.
I did have my Jubilee headband on and my Jubilee jewellery on that particular occasion, yeah. So she's got her little, well, perhaps people could decide what cocktail you think that is with the cherry on top.
Yeah.
So she's got her little cocktail there. Now, I'm going to bring in the die set here. Do we still have the storage available, Johnny?
Storage is all gone,
apparently. The storage is all gone. We will try and bring that back to you next time. So that's where I keep my dies, just on my storage here. It's good for coming into studio as well when I'm travelling. So I am going to cut out the holly in silver so it all ties in. I've just discovered in studio the MIDI.
Ah, yes.
Which I said to Debbie, I think I need one.
My favourite machine, the MIDI.
I've got the Mini, but I didn't know about the MIDI.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm thinking this is good.
It is a great
might need
great
to treat
manual
myself
machine.
to one.
Oh, and you got a new folder as well.
Debbie got me a new folder, yeah. She got me a new folder.
Hey.
I like coming here.
And you know the great thing about that machine, don't you?
What's that?
Yes, George. It's simplicity
Yep.
without the electricity.
Oh!
It's manual, and you don't have to worry about plate combinations. You just whack it in the folder.
Is that the slogan, is it?
Well, it's my...
Or did you just make that up?
Well, I made it up, but a long time ago, and I say it every time we have it, and everyone's
Okay.
like, oh, it's simplicity without the electricity. I'm trying to get Sarah to get some stickers that we can stick onto the side of the box.
Yes.
Yeah. And so say, like, Ben Moseby says, it's simplicity without electricity.
Quoted by Ben. Quoted by
Yeah, and a
Ben.
picture of me going like this.
Not cheesy at all.
No. It's the only die cutting and embossing machine I ever used, you know, that kind of thing. But it won't happen.
As I said earlier, Ben, you should be on TV, shouldn't you?
Well, maybe one day. Maybe one day.
So I'm just cutting out the berries as well. So this is our holly set. So not only do you get the holly sprig with the berries, and you get the separate holly leaves as well. So this one is going to take you through all year as well with those little sprigs, because those berries you can use in lots of different projects. And as Ben said, you could actually cut lots of them out and put them together to make a wreath. Or round one of those oval frames, you can pop those round beautifully as well. That would look lovely. So this is our little foliage. You can cut these in whatever colour you want. Again, the versatility with what Dawn brings us is second to none. You know, you get your value there. So isn't that beautiful? You know, you could cut those in different greens.
Yeah.
So just to recap what I was saying, if you've got an oval frame or a circular frame, you could cut lots of those and put them all round. That would look really beautiful to make like a wreath effect. And then this is the other die you get with that holly set. Let's just pop these bits out.
I don't know if you touched on this as well. I have a feeling you might have done, but with Betty particularly, she's not just for Christmas, is she?
No, that's a good point, actually. Yeah.
You know.
Winter birthdays as well. You know, my birthday's in December, so I would quite like a Betty card. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not just for Christmas. Right, let's move
Betty
those out the way.
is for life, not just for Christmas.
Okay, so then we can I'm just going to shape these with my finger just to give those a little bit of realistic look there. And let's pop some holly down in this corner. Now also I've used a mixture of cards. So I used the silver mirror card, but then I've used some of Dawn's satin pearl card as well. So it looks good when you use different types of cardstock in the same colour. We did try and get this cardstock on the show yesterday, but we had a little problem with it. So we will try and bring you some more of Dawn's card, because I know in the past, I think I was on with you, Ben, and it was really, really popular, the different packs of pearl cards. So we will try and bring those to you next time. Also had lots of questions yesterday, people asking me what type of glue I was using. So this is Dawn's Quick Stick Glue. Do you know the slogan?
I do. Let you talk and it will come back to me.
Okay. So unfortunately we are out of stock of this, but we are ordering more to bring it back to you very, very soon as well.
I can't remember the timings on it, but it's stick, hold.
Oh, very good.
What is the timing?
So it's a 3-second grab, 10-second hold.
And what hold?
10 seconds.
That's it. 3-second grab, 10-second hold. Yes, because when Dawn was in, I think that was, I think we said it was about March time, she made Craig and I do a dance.
That's right, yes. There is a famous dance.
He knew it, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just tucking those behind, how pretty does that look, just to build that up? So we're going to replicate that in the corner, just chop in these dies down as well. And also on all of these little berries here, you could be adding like your glossy accents, your pearl accents, little gems to decorate those up as well. Look really pretty. And I think they just look really nice tucked behind there. And again, we're going to pop this one on here. Just get rid of those little bits, trim that down. Debbie said I was very tidy yesterday, so that's good. I did just put some bits on the floor though, sorry Debbie.
Debbie will be round to sweep it up after. She always sweeps up after herself, Debbie does.
Does she?
Oh, always, yeah, always. Give her a due, she's very tidy.
Aww.
What made me laugh is the last time I was in with Debbie, we did a craft along together, and Debbie was there at the end of the show with the broom sweeping it all up, and I made such a mess here, I had to get the vacuum cleaner out.
Oh dear.
So we were both in there cleaning up after the show.
Craig was quite messy when I was here last time, I have to
Craig?
say. Craig, yeah.
In what regard? What, stuff on the floor?
On the floor, yeah. John had to come and sweep up.
Well, look at Sharon dobbing everybody in. Hey? That's brilliant. I love this. Any more juicy goss you want to send our way?
I might not be allowed back. Right. So then we've got the stocking. So we said Betty's, prepping for Christmas. She's hanging up her stocking there in the corner. There we go. And then she's got her mistletoe. So this is all from the same die set. So if I just bring this back in to recap, that's your stocking, that's your mistletoe. Obviously it looks a little bit hazy on the printout because that's to allow you room to put your die through. So once it's die cut, you will then get the crisper image. So she's got her mistletoe here. We'll pop that in the corner as well. Have we got any ideas for this cocktail yet, Ben?
I haven't seen any come through, and that's not to say that maybe a few haven't popped up on the socials. I obviously get sent through lots of the comments. I did have a look. I googled.
Did you Google it?
I googled it. Yeah, cocktail with a cherry. There's a few came up. The cherry vodka sour.
Oh, okay. Sounds a bit sour.
It does sound a bit sour. The bourbon bomb cocktail. Isn't it like, what is it? Isn't it a Manhattan? Doesn't a Manhattan have
Okay. I'm not
cherry
very
in it?
good with
I'm not up on cocktails at all. I just don't.
No.
I just don't really drink them.
So I'm just adding these little baubles around the side just to decorate that frame. So again, these are all on your download sheet for Betty. So we'll just pop that one around there.
It's nice, easy crafting, isn't it, with these kits?
It is. Once you've done all your die cutting, you know, sit for an evening, do your die cutting, and then you've got everything ready to go there.
Yeah.
And then just to finish off, I'm going to use some 3D pearl accents. We don't have this on the show, but I think you may have a similar product. But I can't remember what it's called.
Like glossy highlights?
So if you see here what I'm doing here, Ben, I'm just doing like berries, and it will dry to a raised finish. So just a little bit of detail there on the berries. I can't remember, I think I did see a similar product that you had here, but I'm not sure. And then on her trim of her dress, I'm going to put some in here so it looks like it's fur on her dress as well.
Yeah.
So once that dries, it will dry to a raised finish, so it will look like she's got fur around her dress. It's an expensive dress, Ben.
Very, very expensive.
Dress. And there we have Betty. She is ready for Christmas.
Absolutely love that. And again, I love the fact that, you know what, you've got so much within these kits. On top of getting your background paper pack, you know, these all work beautifully together to pop together these really cute vintage cards. Can we add something other than a cocktail, says Betty from Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. You can do. There's lots of other bits and pieces within the downloads that you're going to get there as well. So yeah, you can have whatever you want, really. Pink Lady cocktail, says Terry.
Nice.
Does sound. What's the ingredients to that? Is it a martini, like James Bond, says Gina? Yes.
Oh, shaken, not stirred.
Shaken, yes.
Yeah.
And Nikki Plunkett says, Prosecco with limoncello and lemonade with Mont Sprigs. Can't remember what it's called, though.
Nikki Plunkett likes a gin, I'm just saying.
Who's that?
Nikki Plunkett, she likes a gin.
Yeah, sounds like she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Dawn says, snowball with a cherry on top. Pammy says, I've got you started now. A whiskey sour with a cherry on top. Miriam says a French 75 with a cherry on top. What is that?
Not
What's
heard
a
of
French
that.
75? And Miriam just saying, I love that card. So nostalgic. I can't even say it. I've had too many cocktails. Right. Let's have a quick look at the holly. Holly and Betty. So that's your holly set right there. So you're going to get the holly leaves and all of the sprigs within that collection too. Don't forget, these will come for you with a download code. So then you've got the ability to get your hands on all of those elements that you use in conjunction with your die. So it just makes it nice and easy and craftable for everybody. £7.19 or £9.59 if you want to go for that one. Then you've got Betty, Betty, and she of course comes with an outer die for you, as well as all of the detail in a die, and then all of the other bits and pieces as well. So you've got the stocking, you've got the mistletoe, you've got the cocktail, whatever that might be, and plenty more. There she is on the board there in the silver, so you can see. But then once again, you've got the link to that free download, so you can, print that off, use it in conjunction with your dies, so you can create these really, really effortless, beautiful images in next to no time. You can, recreate the card that you've just seen Sharon make. £7.19, $9.59 is the platinum price for Betty. Those are all individuals for you. I know lots of you are kind of picking and mixing and making your own sort of mini collections. Something which is also proving really popular, which I'm so pleased about, is the Mousemas Nativity collection. I'll quickly whiz through the full bundle that you're going to get here, and then we'll get on to another demo. But this is basically taking taking the really cutest of little mice and then popping them into the Christmas story, which I just think is absolutely brilliant. So you've got Mary and Joseph Mouse with the manger and the star there. And then you've got your We Three Kings, 3 mice. I was trying to think of a mouse equivalent of some of the names, but maybe later. So yeah, you've got your We Three Kings, bearing gifts of cheese, of course. And then this one's brilliant because like there's so much in this set that you're going to get. So this is your Nativity stable set. So you've obviously got the manger. You've got the animals as well. So you've got the cow. That's not a cow. You've got a donkey. There's the cow. There's the sheep. But I saw straight off that you get the shepherd down here, the mouse shepherd. But if we flip it around, it's easier to see. You've also got the mouse angel. How brilliant is that?
Isn't she?
Isn't
I'm thinking with this one, Ben, not just for Christmas, because you've got the animals there, so you could be doing farmyard themed cards,
easily,
children's cards, taking you into Easter with
the
the
sheep
as well, and the pig,
Yeah.
So, you know, you've got the versatility there as well.
And then, of course, alongside that, with all of those dies, you're going to get your special edition cut into colour pack, and this is just brilliant. Basically, what you're going to receive is 24 sheets, 8 designs, 3 of each. We've just basically got for you one of each of the designs here, but you'll get each of these designs 3 times over, and it just shows you that you've got all the different characters in different coloured costumes, so you've got so much versatility. And again, you think about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters there. So 5 of your Marys, 5 of your Josephs, you know, that's 5 cards within one sheet. So you think about that across the collection. You've got tons of craftability here. And I love that idea from Sharon. Why not? Yeah, save some of these farmyard animals to create a cute card. Get the kids crafting, maybe for like a little new baby card as well. I mean, absolutely tons and tons of craftability. Again, there's the kings in their different outfits. How cute are they? And then you're also going to get some beautiful scenes in here as well. That one's almost a bit like Lawrence of Arabia, that one, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
And then you've got the nighttime scene there as well as the mice on the camels head to Bethlehem.
Mousetown.
Mousetown. Bearing gifts of cheese. The 3 mouse kings brought brie, cheddar, and Wensleydale.
I was going to say camembert.
£35.99 for the most brilliant collection, or $47.99 if you want to go for that full bundle with everything that I've just shown you. Let's have a look though, because I want to see these in action. What are you going to be working with?
Right, so I have taken one of the background cards here. And I've chopped it down to go on an 8x8 card. So this bit I'm going to save. I could do a DL card with that piece. I could do a 5x7. So again, you're getting value out of these sheets. I'm then going to back that on to some of Dawn's Pearl card. As I say, we will try and get that back for you next time. Because it's such a staple, isn't it? But you know, we can never have enough cardstock, do we? And this is going to go onto an 8x8 card here. On there.
Just a quick question from Beverly. So obviously we've got the cut into colour with the Mousemas.
Yeah.
She's just saying that she hasn't got the best printer in the world. So is there any way to get pre-printed sheets of the characters, or is it just on the download? For like Betty and for Matilda, those collections?
We haven't got them today. We have had them in the past.
Okay.
So check around, but we haven't got them today here. Sorry.
So your downloadables are the way forward for now.
Yeah, for now, yeah.
And thank you to everyone else who's just chatting about cocktails currently. You've started something over there. Everyone's talking about having a cocktail.
Sorry.
It is 5 o'clock somewhere, Johnny, you're right.
Okay, so then going on to our sheet with our elements on, we have the big stable here, so this sheet corresponds with this die set, your A5 die set. So all you do with your cut into colour, if you're new to this, you take your die, and again, you can see all that detail on there that's going to come through onto your die cuts when you die cut. So all we would do is cut that out, pop that onto there with your low tack tape, run it through your die cutting machine, and then that will come out on your stable. What I've done with the stable though is I have die cut in the same coloured card as I've done the background there.
Yeah.
So just to illustrate, you know, you don't have to use the cut into colour all the time. You can mix and match with some other cardstock too. And we'll do that in the 4 o'clock show as well. We'll use the mice without the cut into colour, so you can see once your cut into colour has used up, you can see then how you can utilise that further with your cardstock. So we've popped the stable in there, that will dry clear, so that's fine. Then I have already prepared, here he is. So we've got Mary and Joseph. We have the little baby's crib there. I'm now going to cut out look, the angel Ben. Not the angel Ben, the angel mouse.
Angel mouse.
So I'm just going to secure that with my tape. Pop that through my...
It just makes me laugh.
It's making you laugh, isn't
Mary
it?
and Joseph. Mousy and Mousif.
Oh dear. I'm going to take the donkey now. So the best way to do this is to trim round first of all, because you've got so much on this sheet.
Yeah.
You don't want to put the whole sheet through your die cutting machine and then mark it. So cut out the element that you want to. So we're having the little donkey. That's another song, isn't it?
It is another song. I'm resisting the urge to break into it. I won't.
That could be later, folks.
Yes, it probably will be.
So on here we've got our cow, we've got our donkey, we've got the sheep, we've got the pigs, all the little stars as well. So again, these you're going to use all year round. My granddad used to have pet donkeys.
Did he really?
Yeah, when I was a little girl, I remember him. He had 2 when my mum was young.
Or did he rescue them or something? Or?
I don't know actually. I remember he had a donkey called Sunshine.
Yeah.
When I was little, and we've got newspaper reports of him parading it through the town centre on like Palm Sunday.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Where was that? Where was that?
Yeah, Seaside Town, Johnny.
Seaside Town.
Yeah, in Felixstowe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Love donkeys. You have to have 2, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's nice for any animals to have 2, isn't it? So they've
Yeah,
got a
but
friend.
I think particularly with donkeys, they sort of have like a partner for life,
There we
don't they?
go. There's
As
our
I
little
understand
donkey.
it. There he is, look.
So again, all that detail on there. Are you not thinking of swans, not donkeys?
No, donkey. Guinea pigs you do. Guinea pigs you have
Guinea
2.
pigs
It's the same
as
with
well.
donkeys, isn't it? It's definitely the same
Is it?
with
Okay.
donkeys, yeah. You have to
Haven't heard that before.
I'm sure that's right. I could be wrong though. I'm wrong on many things.
So we've got our angel mouse as well. So let's bring our scene back in now. And let's pop our little crib down here. Every day's a school day, isn't it, Ben, hey?
Well, you always come away from here having learnt more than just crafting tips. Well, I find that. Anyway.
Something I learnt yesterday from Joe, I can't remember what it was, but it was some kind of cake that he bought at a German Christmas market, and it had this really bizarre name, and he just said it, blah, 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 and I said, what is it you're saying? Can't remember what it was, but it was hilarious. I was like, I've never heard that word in my whole life, Joe.
Someone will remind us in the comments.
Yeah,
German
he was
cake.
watching yesterday, yeah.
Oh, not there's a famous. Hang on, I'm looking now.
It was a really bizarre word.
Oh no, I've just got random German cake names now. Apfelkuchen? No?
No, it was...
It's stuck in everyone's mind so well because you can't remember. Now,
I don't know if I could
Johnny
say
and
it,
George
to be
can't
honest.
remember.
So I've popped the baby crib on flat with my glue, and then these characters I've popped on 3D foam, so they're standing in the front there. We've got our angel mouse that's going to come over there. Let's do her flying through the sky there. Oh, got a little bit of low-tack tape left on there. So we'll pop her there.
Whee!
And then we've got our little donkey that Mary has been travelling on. So we'll pop the little donkey there. This is a fun thing to do with the children as well.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you think? To build up the scenes like so. We've got our little star there as well.
I just want to like cut the characters out and put them on little sticks and do a little puppet show with them.
Oh, that would be a nice idea, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't you?
That would be a nice idea.
While the
Now,
hours
just
away.
thought of something else. Sorry, I'm freestyling now. If I can pick this die up, doesn't want to. Right, so we're going to run that back through in the same cardstock. I'm going to just take that bit off there because we keep all these, don't we? We're thrifty, us crafters.
Oh yeah, put them in your gubbins box.
in my bits box.
Yeah.
Except then it ends up overflowing on my desk. We're terrible though, aren't we, crafters? We can't throw anything away. Pretty bits of paper and pretty bits of card. You have to keep them.
There's so many different size dies, little mini dies now as well. You can almost see like the tiniest scrap of paper.
Well, exactly, because you know, if you look at all those little stars there, that you know, you need just a little piece. So you could keep the outside round here to keep that as well. So what I'm just going to do with this one now is just cut round here. So don't be afraid to chop into your dies and do different things with them. Sorry, I've migrated across. Do that at home. Although you end up working in such a small little space sometimes when you're crafting, don't we?
That's it.
So,
I've just seen a comment from Miriam. I can't remember, who was he was asking about? Someone was asking about the sets where you get the download. What you could do if you haven't got the best printer, of course, say put the downloads onto a USB potentially and take them to one of your sort of office saws.
Yes,
and get them to
absolutely.
print it off. So that's another way around it if your printer's not brilliant. So Miriam, thank you for that tip. I didn't think of that. That's a good idea.
I do also think it's in the paper as well. You need to have a good quality paper. You know, so even if your own printer is not, 100%. Try it with a pro paper, you know.
Yeah.
That does make the difference when you've got a good paper, because sometimes your papers, all the ink will just soak into it, and then you lose the vibrancy of the image. So it is about having the best papers as well to work with. So I'm just going to 3D foam this part now. Take these bits off.
Oh yes, so again, the fact that you've got so many different elements, you've got the ability to do this for all the characters as well if you wanted to, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's the thing with crafting. The possibilities are endless, aren't they?
Yeah.
We just don't have enough hours in the day, that's the problem.
That is the thing.
So I've just then 3D foamed that up just to create another dimension for the roof there. So just very simple. That's our little scene. So we could have used the cut into colour for the stable, but I chose to use just a background card, and I think actually that makes those characters pop out of the front there, doesn't it? So
it does.
That is our Mousemas nativity scene.
I know you shouldn't have favourites, but come on. How brilliant is that collection? So super cute. You can pick it all up for that amazing price. I'll go through the collection for you. Must say hi to Panda Crafts who's joined us. And hello to Pammy who says, Sharon, I currently have 3 containers of scraps.
Wow. But I bet you'll need them.
You do?
You will need them.
Yeah. It's like that drawer that, they always say like blokes have that drawer at home, don't they? With just loads of like random stuff in.
I've got 2 in my kitchen, and that's a job for Sunday because we're moving house. So I said to my husband, you need to sort those random drawers out.
Yeah. But it's like, crafters with scraps. You have stuff in there, and one day that wire, that lead, that remote, that one little thing, you need it. So and it's the same with crafters and scraps.
The day after you throw it out, you'll be like, oh, I wish I'd kept that.
Exactly right. I'm going to recap on this collection in just a second. Before we do that, though, let us get the vote going because we need to vote for the demo of the show. I've got Debbie's 2 demos over this side, so I'll start off and show you number 1. That's Debbie's beautiful card that she made with those nesting frames, which are coming up on the craft along in just over an hour's time. So that's 1. Number 2 was this beautiful card that she made shortly after, using elements from the Watercolor Christmas selection that we've got coming up for you later on as well. So that's 2. Over to Sharon for 3.
Number 3 is Betty, our lovely Betty. And number 4 is our Mousemas Nativity.
Whoa, 1, 2, 3 or 4. I reckon you've got about 5 minutes to get your vote in. If you want to go for the Mousemas collection, I will quickly show you again all of the elements that you're going to receive in that set. We'll start off with the bigger dies that you're going to get. So this is your 8-piece nativity scene, and as we saw there, you've got donkeys and sheep and cows. There's even a little piggy down the bottom there as well. You've got your little mouse shepherd, the flying angel mouse, and of course the main stable itself. Then you're going to see the different characters. So you've got the 3 mouse kings, who are just absolutely brilliant. They've even got their own little gifts there as well, little cheese gifts. And then you've got Mary and Joseph Mouse, of course, with the little baby Jesus Mouse in the manger. So all of those dies, and then you get the cut into colour pack with this as well. Now, what we've done here is just taken out one of each of the sheets that you're going to get, because you will get 24 sheets in total. So you get 8 designs, 3 of each, but we're just taking out one of each of the designs. So you can see you've got Mary and Joseph and the cradle there in lots of different colourways. So again, you've got so much choice here. Then you've got all of the different animals, of course, that you can cut into. Love the idea of using the animals year round. You've got your little shepherd mouse there as well, and look, he comes in different clothes, which is just brilliant. And then you've got all of the kings in there too, again, in different costumes within the different sets that you've got. And then you've got those scenes in there as well. So you've got the kind of trek to Bethlehem during the day, and then you've got that night scene as well, which is really, really cute. Should be $55.96, $74.61. Everyone saves almost £11 today, nearly $15. Platinum price £35.99 or $47.99. Again, if you want to pick up individuals, you will find more details on the website. Talking of individuals, lots of you have been jumping in and grabbing these. So let me sort out the individuals over this side of the studio. Where's Rudolph gone? Rudolph, when I can find him, where's he hiding? There he is. 10% of the stock of Rudolph has already gone. So you get the main die itself, again, the innie and the outie die, and then you've got the decoration there, so the wreath. You've even got little baubles and bells on there too. And once again, with each and every one of these dies, you will get a download so that you can download the images for you to be able to cut out with your dies, which is just brilliant. £7.19 or £9.59 is the platinum price. Next up, proving very popular, as we knew that he would, is... I've jumbled all these up now. If only Sharon was this side of the studio keeping me sorted out. Father Christmas. 20% has gone. Again, nice size die this, isn't it? And it's that classic face of Father Christmas, isn't it? Like you said.
It is, definitely. It's iconic, isn't it? And it's timeless as well. Santa's never going to go out of fashion, is he?
Absolutely
we
not.
always need Santa.
Of course we do. I hope he doesn't go out of fashion. And don't get any presents. But you're going to get Santa. He comes again with lots of different elements to build up the little wreaths, if you want. There's poinsettia dies in there, holly sprigs and more. 20% of the stock of Father Christmas has gone. £7.19. Whoa! Hang on a minute. Matilda, limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means... Exactly, George. She soon won't be seen. Always count on George to join in. It's a shame you can't hear him at home. Matilda, why do you think Matilda's proving so popular?
She's cute, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's cute. Nice to make cards for the grandchildren, I think, as well. She is super cute, and she's got her little pussycat as well, hasn't she?
Yeah, it's got a little pussycat. There's presents and all sorts of other bits and pieces there as well within those dies. That download code you'll get to be able to get those, but go quickly. That could be gone by the time we get to our later show. £7.19 or £9.59. Next up, Jonathan. Quarter of the stock of Jonathan has gone. Very busy this morning for all of these. Jonathan, of course, he comes with what I love about these again is you've got the way to be able to dress them all up. As Sharon was saying, I love this. So you can pop a little hat on him, pop a little scarf on him if you want, and then he's got presents. He's got the little teddy bear, and he's got his little dog there as well. So that's the free download that you're going to get. If I just show you on the board once again, all of the elements that you get right there. And remember, Jonathan himself, you've got that outer die, and then the inner die as well with all the detail on. They all come with their own little sentiments as well. 25% of the stock gone there, $7.19 or $9.59. And very quickly, we'll have a look at Betty. 20% gone of Betty so far as well. She again comes as a two-piece, but then you're going to get the stocking, you're going to get the mistletoe, you'll get the ornaments, and you'll get her cocktail, whatever it may be within that glass. That there is your download that you're going to receive, and then you can just see in a little bit more detail those dies on the board for you as well. £7.19 is platinum, $9.59 if you're shopping with us in the US and you are a platinum member. Quickly have a look at the background papers, and I will announce the winner of the demo of the show. It's a close run thing. And let's have a look through these. Again, Sharon, let's get your take on these, because you're getting 24 sheets, 8 designs, and you're getting foil designs within here too. It's a lovely set. It's obviously going to work with what we've got today, but all Christmas this is going to work for, isn't it?
Absolutely. You know, you're not going to use this with what we've got on today. You could be using that with the gingerbread collection that I bought you yesterday as well, some of those backgrounds. Poinsettias, holly, Christmas trees you've got in here, snowflakes. Again, iconic Christmas images we use every year on our Christmas cards. They're not going to date, they're not going to go out of fashion. You've got foiled designs there, and you've got a mix of what I would say classic and contemporary there as well. So you've got some traditional, that I would say is more of a traditional. The previous one was more of contemporary, as is the holly. So something for everybody, I would say, in this card pack.
Absolutely. £9.35, $12.47 is the deal on that. And I know people will continue to buy during the break, which we've got coming up. So get whatever it is that you want. But what, I hear you cry, was the demo of the show? Well, I can tell you it was a close run thing. The winner, 3 was very close.
I like Betty.
The winner, number 1.
Ah, that's
with
beautiful.
The nesting frames, which is, by the way, going to be coming up on our craft along in just an hour's time. So well done to Debbie. We'll pop that onto the Crafty Walk of Fame. You are back with us at 4
p.m. Yes, 4 p.m.
So lots more demos with the lovely Sharon coming up at 4 after the craft along. We've got craft along from 2 o'clock, so that's 9 o'clock Eastern with those beautiful nesting frames. If you've got those and you fancy crafting along with us, then do make sure you get all those bits and pieces. You'll find full details of what you'll need on our socials. That's just about it for now. Don't forget that riddle. You can check that out on our socials and pick up that deal, whatever it might be, on our website. Penny sale on the website, of course, as well. And don't forget, search for that A3 multi-purpose cardstock, which is in stock. We've got it, it's here. Loads of people have been buying that over the course of the show, and you can get it into your basket as well. We will come back in in 1 hour's time actually for that craft along. We'll see Sharon at 4. You head to the checkout, and we will be back for that craft along at 2 o'clock. Bye for now.